with a little extra. Uncensored, unedited, and almost uninterrupted. Get ready for the most extra podcast known to man. The Ace and TJ Show presents the Extra Funny Podcast.
I didn't even realize it was already time for this. Look at that. Ooh, people say time flies. You know that? Y'all ever heard people say that? Mm-hmm. People says that all the time.
That's a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Time flies.
Yeah.
Well, only when you're having fun.
We were doing this thing earlier in the regular old show about movies with big party scenes that you'd like to go to that party from that movie. And I saw somebody said something about Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's a good one.
And it reminded me just how overrated I think the movie Wolf of Wall Street is. And that people go crazy from when I say that. And I'm not just saying it to aggravate people. I really don't think it's as great as everybody makes it out to be.
It's one of
I
Leonardo's.
think it was way too long.
Oh, God.
I think it was a little bit over the top. I wasn't that crazy about his acting in that one. In that, what's that other fella's name? The one from Breaking Bad, Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill, yeah.
Not much of a fan of his. I think he yells too much.
Yeah,
That's why I hate. And that's the other one. What's it called? Breaking Bad. What was the one?
Superbad?
Superbad. Yeah, Superbad. Yeah, Superbad. I thought was overrated as well. The name McLovin is very clever, though. I do like that, and that's iconic. But other than that, I don't.
It's so funny.
All that yelling.
I think Wolf of Wall Street is fantastic.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Oh, it's great. Just great.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
You
It's a little long.
Yeah, you can turn it off at a certain point and just be done with it. I would think.
I'm not
And,
in.
that Margot Robbie was naked in it. That was good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, where?
Yeah, she played a darned old whore in it.
Butt naked? Butt naked?
Boobs and butt, I think.
Really?
Yeah. I think that's what that's all you're gonna get.
It's worth the price of admission.
Yeah,
right
so
there.
PG from back in my day.
Yeah.
That was a PG rating.
Boobs and butt.
Mm-hmm. You had to show the lady part. Well, not the lady part, but the public area to get an R rating back in the olden times.
The olden days.
Yeah, you only had
Yeah.
3 ratings then: G, PG, R.
An R, yeah. And then if it went to X, then that was
Trash.
something that wasn't even available to our communities. I don't think. Did they have an X-rated movie theater in Alexandria, Ace?
Oh no, I don't think so.
Because I mean,
Not
it's
that
a lot bigger city than where I was from in Winfield, Louisiana.
I just know my dad's mobile home dealership backed up to the property where the Showtown Drive-In was when I was a kid, and from the back of the lot you could see one of the screens, and sometimes they showed R-rated movies. So sometimes if you stood outside, you could see some boobs on the screen out there. That made
Yeah.
that was worthwhile.
But yeah, Wolf of Wall Street is one of those for me. There are all kinds of, and I don't even limit it. I mean, I do limit it to the ones that I've actually seen. I don't just come out and say this was overrated if I didn't see it. I can say how I wouldn't have even wanted to watch it is why I didn't see it, and condemn it that way. If I'm just looking to, shit on something,
Right. Okay.
which I'm really not
Never.
looking to do that.
Mr. Positivity.
So, Rob, as long as we've got you here for a second,
Okay,
you had your sleep study done this weekend,
that's correct.
and how did that go?
Very strangely to me, honestly. So I went there, and it wasn't in a hotel like I had thought it was. Office building.
Yeah. Well, I told you that.
Well, Meredith did hers at a hotel. That's why I was convinced that's where it was. But yeah, I went, and they hooked me up, and I went to bed around 9 o'clock.
So wait, the hotel you were going to a hotel that you thought was behind a Burger King.
Right. Because that's how they explained it to me. It's right behind the Burger King. And I know just from passing by there that there's a hotel there.
Yeah.
But it is to the left of behind Burger King, a little office building specifically for this purpose. Mm-hmm. And when I got
And it wasn't sketchy looking.
no, at night when there's only like 2 cars in the parking lot and it's right beside a hotel, it's a little sketchy looking.
And behind a Burger King.
Yeah, behind a Burger King. I confirmed that my doors were locked many times. And then, but yeah, I got in and they hooked me up with all the different wires. They put wires up down to my shin for some. I think just to see how my legs are moving and stuff
Yeah.
when I sleep. I guess. And then all over my head, on my heart, my back, 2 straps around my chest and around my stomach.
Yeah, it's a
So
long
many
procedure
things.
to get all that stuff hooked up to you. and everything.
I had no idea what I was getting into because I've never done one of these before, so it was very, very strange. And they also put something to check my breathing in my nose and my mouth to see which way I breathe the most. But then 2 hours into it, they put me on a CPAP, which I thought was very quick because she said it was going to be a 50-50 split. So that means I probably have apnea, I assume, because she was probably watching and was like, "Oh, he needs that CPAP."
So were you asleep?
Yeah, she woke me up.
Okay.
I'd barely fallen. Well, I felt like I had barely fallen asleep.
Uh-huh.
I don't know the time exactly, but it felt like it. And then so it was 2 hours in, 11 o'clock at night. They got me to put a CPAP on. It was one that just goes on my nose, and I did not like that. That was not very comfortable. But I dealt with it, and then I slept on my back for a little bit, and then they split it and slept on my side.
So they woke you up and said, roll over on your side.
Yeah, just they wanted to get readings from both ways, I suppose.
So what time did you get home?
She woke me up to go home around 5. So for like 5:10, 5:15, I was on my way home.
And when did you go home and go right back to bed?
I tried, but I wasn't able to sleep. I
That's
just laid
always
there.
wondered. We
I just laid there.
Did you hit that Burger King on the way out?
No, they're not open that early. I tried. I literally got into the car and I opened Yelp to see what was open. Nothing was.
Yeah. And so all in all, how many hours do you think you slept?
I mean, it maybe 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, and people think that when you go in for a sleep study like that you're just going to get to lie there and just rest and not worry about anything, and they're just going to observe your breathing and all that. But they mess with you. I mean, it's not a restful sleep. It's not a calm night.
No, it was not.
Kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, and when I got in there, there wasn't a box fan or anything, so I made sure that they had one before I went to go to my car to get my own, because I figured they wouldn't let me do that. But I was like, if you want me to sleep, I need one of these fans.
Yeah, I bet people come in there barking orders at them all the time. Now, my situation is, and da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, she said she had plenty of fans.
I need you to read me a story.
I took
and
a
I
book
need
with
some
me in case.
masturbatory material.
I took a book in case there was any time like I had, but I mean, as soon as I got in there and got ready for bed, they were looking me up to go to sleep, so didn't get to read.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you took the price of the sleep study one night and what type of a hotel you could have stayed in for what you paid for the night with the sleep study.
It would have been the best hotel I've ever stayed in my life.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
It's that expensive.
Yeah.
If you want to try and guess, I'll tell you how much it cost after insurance was involved.
Oh, so insurance does cover part of it.
Part
Okay.
500?
more.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're kidding.
1,200.
6.
Oh, 600.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I assume the insurance covered a good bit of it still.
Yeah, they did. That's what I'm
To
saying.
go to sleep
So-
for like 4.
right, and to be jostled around. You're staying behind a Burger King.
Oh my goodness.
I bet a $600 a night room at a hotel's not anywhere near a Burger King.
No.
I could have stayed in that fancy one uptown that Drake stayed at.
Yeah.
Yeah, got in a suite for $600 a night.
Yup.
And just imagine if you were able to take what the insurance paid, put all of it together, and then go buy,
Yeah.
get a hotel room.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't got the explanation of benefits for this one yet to see how much they paid, but I'm curious to know how much the whole total was.
But if they get it settled out and you can start sleeping, it'll be worth it.
Right. Yeah. So I go back 2 weeks from today for the follow-up appointment. So we'll see what they say.
The last sleep study, I've had two, and the most recent one I had, the woman who was doing all of the, hooking me up to stuff, and it looked like she was kind of the lead person in the study, could not stop selling, the benefits of Sheetz truck stop.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the biggest fan of Sheetz I've ever seen in my life. Telling me have you been to a Sheetz? And I said, yes. We go there for this. And I go there a couple times a day. So they put this one in close to us here and da-da-da-da. And I don't know whether that was a technique to try to, lull me off to sleep or what.
Interesting technique, though.
Bore them to sleep.
did she bring it up, or did something come up about it, or did she was just out of nowhere talking about Sheetz?
I may have said, is there a place close to here that's going to be open when I leave for breakfast or something? And she said, well, I'll tell you, no, there aren't any restaurants or anything, but there's a Sheetz close by, and they'll be open. Yeah, and that just kicked it off.
Yeah, that's probably a strategy.
Try to get
Tell
me
a
to
boring,
go to sleep.
horrible story about how much you
Yeah,
love.
but I do like Sheetz.
No, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So what is after they analyze the results? What do they recommend? Is it a medicine? Is it a different style of sleeping? I've never had-
Could be anything. It could be he already has a sleep medicine. It could be something different, like change that up, or it could be a CPAP.
Yeah, because now they do. If you think it's just sleep apnea, they have tests they can send home with you. But since mine was also for insomnia, so that's why I had to do the full sleep study.
Damn. So you can't go to sleep, and then when you do go to sleep, you got sleep apnea.
Right.
Yeah, you can't. When you do go to sleep, you can't go into a deep sleep.
Yeah. So I'm struggling to stay alive here, guys.
Sounds like
Day to day with you.
Between
Holy
that
crap.
and your what is it, your nerve, what's that?
Yeah, the
nerve?
sciatica.
You got a back problem, a leg problem,
I'm hanging
sleep
on by a
problem.
thread, guys.
Sticks and glue, just holding it all together.
Can't sleep. When you do sleep, it's not good sleep.
Maybe they have a repair kit at Sheetz.
Yeah,
You could go get that.
they've got everything.
I
You
will
go there
say-
twice a day.
I will say the lady was super nice, except when she was putting things in my nose and I went over my mouth, I could smell cigarettes on her hands. So that was a little. That wasn't great.
Damn.
That wasn't great, but everything else was perfect.
Oh,
She was so
Winston
nice.
Was it obvious that you
Oh,
did you
God.
realize? Oh.
It took all I had not to react to it. To be honest, she was putting on like.
I can smell your fingers.
If someone asks, tell them it's more than a little funny. It's extra funny. More of Ace and TJ's Extra Funny podcast coming up.
More of the Extra Funny podcast is coming up on Ace TJ TV. Today on Ace TJ TV. It's Monday. Watch the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show live from 6 to 9 Eastern, or watch anytime on demand after 9. Then it's Extra Funny live at 9 Eastern and available anytime on demand after 10. And at 11, it's TJ and Jody's House, live, then available on demand. Ace TJ Prime Plus members, tonight at 6, it's Ace TJ Prime Plus Live. Get instructions on how you can be a part of the show at Ace TJ Prime Plus. It's Ace TJ TV, available at acetj.com, the Ace and TJ app, or at our YouTube channel, youtube.com/The Ace TJ Show.
If you're one of the many people that finds yourself being lethargic and your clothes don't fit right, they're too tight, and you're always uncomfortable, and it's time for you to lose some weight, then here's the thing. Calitrin is something that you need in your life. Now, Calitrin is not a diet drug, not a drug of any kind. It's collagen. It's the top quality collagen protein that promotes fat loss and lean muscle. It has an 86% success rate for 90 days. So when you take it consistently for 90 days, people have reported an 86% success rate in losing weight. The people at Calitrin are wonderful. They're always there to help you. And the thing about it is that right now you're going to save so much money on Calitrin. There's never been a better time for you to order. So what you do is go to acetj.com/weight loss. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
If you have nagging pain, imagine being rid of that nagging pain with no medication, no surgery, and no downtime. It could happen thanks to Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic, Neogenics. Call 704-727-6551 or go to acetj.com/neogenics.
Hey, it's Ace from the Ace and TJ Show, and I'm out here at beautiful Northstone Country Club in Huntersville, North Carolina. Just getting ready, getting some practice in for the Ace and TJ Jet Fitness 24/7 golf tournament. It happens Monday, November 13th, and it's all to benefit our charity, Peyton's Promise. Look, it's a day off from work. It's one round of golf for a great charity, and in the process, you're going to have a great time. In addition to golf, we've got the long drive competition. We've got putting for Peyton. So give me 1 second here. Well, I can't win anyway. You see why I need to practice. Go to acetj.com/golf to get signed up. It's acetj.com/golf. We need you. Peyton's Promise needs you. And your one round of golf could change somebody's life forever. acetj.com/golf for the Ace and TJ Jet Fitness 24/7 golf tournament, Monday, November 13th.
The dictionary defines extra as extravagant, excessive. Yeah, sounds about right. This is the Extra Funny Podcast from the Ace and TJ Show.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
We were talking on the regular old show today about this this truck that wrecked in Russia and spilled its cargo all over the highway. And its cargo was basically it was hauling a bunch of plaster casts of vaginas. So it looked like a bunch of ceramic plaster vaginas on the road. And Riggins had a good idea about what it could be. Why? Because they said it was probably some sort of a quote unquote art thing. But that's not what you think it is, Riggins.
No, I think they're probably molds for like silicone adult toys, you know, because they sell that for couples too.
But would you need that many of them?
Yeah, sure. Because they make, if you want to buy a exact replica of this adult star, you can. There's hundreds of them. So they might just be for individual actresses or actors.
So how many of the casts would you need to produce, you know, a fair amount? Do you have to have one cast per item?
Maybe. No, I would say it would probably be way more because then you'd have to do it one by one, and that wouldn't be very smart. So if let's say it's Jenna Jameson, I can't think of a better, more popular one, but you might want to order 15 casts so you can do them all at the same time and get them shipped out.
So they would just, okay, because they would, when
Maybe.
they're producing them, they would
Yeah.
have to have maybe 50 of them, you know, dump them in there, or the plaster pours over them or whatever, and
Yeah.
however that works, I don't know.
The silicone pours into the molds, and you're doing a bunch of them at a time because they do make like very specific ones. So I don't know. I think it's possible because I know every Valentine's Day there's that commercial. If you want to get an exact replica of your loved one's parts, you can do that at home now. You make the mold, you send it back to them. They fill that mold and then send you back your replica.
Oh, yeah.
But what kind of a Valentine's Day gift would that be if you asked for that as a gift, but you wanted a replica of an adult film star rather than of your partner?
That's not going to go over well.
Yeah.
He's like, well, fine. I want.
I don't want one of you, babe. I just want,
Yeah.
can you buy me this one?
Yeah, she's like, I want Michael B. Jordan instead of your fat ass.
Riggins, would you say that people who are exchanging those items for Valentine's Day or for Christmas or whatever the occasion, would you say that they're dirtbags?
I don't know. I think that's kind of actually no. I think that's kind of
Really?
Yeah, I mean it's ludicrous and nasty, but Valentine's Day, if you don't have any, kids around, maybe that's
Like
something
if it's-
exciting to do.
Yeah, if it's the replica of an adult film person,
No, of your partner.
okay, the adult
Yeah.
person is what I'm saying. Is
Yeah.
that's a dirtbag?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Ace?
I'm not gonna say dirtbag. It's not my thing. But I think if you're a couple and you're doing that, that's fine. Good for you. Keep it spicy, whatever. I just don't see the buying an adult person's deal. You know,
Or keeping it spicy.
I like it spicy.
trying to keep it lively, whatever it is. That's good. Good for you too. Good for you too.
Damn Spice Squad.
Baby,
It's getting hot because it's spicy.
baby, I miss you when you're gone, but you know what I miss more?
That's right.
That's right. It's Taco Tuesday every day.
And
Yeah, I'm all for it. If you're a couple and you want to do that, it's your business. Go for it.
Rob, what do you think about it?
Nah, you're trash. Yeah.
On that, I'd moved off of that one. I was just wondering,
Oh.
like, would you do that?
No.
If Meredith said, you know what I would really want?
No, thank you.
But is there anything more flattering?
No, there's
If
certainly
your
not.
if your significant other's like, I want to create a fake version of you, so I can take it with
I'd
me
be like,
wherever.
hell yeah, that's makes me feel great. Thank you.
Balls and all.
If it ain't got the balls, you don't even bother, okay?
It's gotta have a handle. It's gotta have a handle.
That's so bad.
All right, Rob, would you consider the relationship on the verge of being over if Meredith came to you and asked for a replica of an adult film person for her for Valentine's Day? I would like one of these replica toys of
Harry Hogg.
yeah.
No, I would not like it one bit. We'd have a large argument.
Yeah,
A large argument.
We would have I wouldn't like it one bit.
I'd be pissed.
But you don't think that would be? You don't think you would break up over it?
No, I don't think so. I'd just be really mad for a long time.
Okay, but then what if you found out she went and got one anyway?
Oh man.
Ooh, I still don't think it would break us up, but I would very strongly dislike that.
What would she do if you asked for that of a woman?
She would not be happy. One bit.
Rob, would it bother you if she didn't want a specific person, but just one in general?
No, that wouldn't bother me.
Okay, it's the hey, can you get me this particular thing from this porn star? I would like to have this. Yeah,
I want to add that to my collection.
right. But just having one doesn't bother you.
No.
Okay.
But all kinds of when women are getting looking at getting a boob job, they'll look at all kinds of pictures of naked boobs and say, I kind of like these, or I want like this. They'll go and maybe look at porn stars' boobs and say, I want to replicate that.
Do they?
Yeah.
Porn stars?
Yeah, anywhere they can look and see a good set of boobs, because it's like, you're going to pick out a car that you're going to have forever.
Yeah.
You're going to look and see whose boobs look like what.
And regular women would, instead of searching out like Jennifer Aniston or Kate Beckinsale, they're like, show me some porn star boobs.
Well, because they want to look at see what they're going to look like out of their clothes, and you're not going to find Jennifer Aniston posing and showing, what her boobs look like naked.
Yeah. It's a shame.
So they'd look at Playboy pictures, stuff like that. Or, I've heard of a lot of women just going on finding porn stars and looking at their boobs and saying, yeah, I like those.
Wow.
But that's different than their husbands coming to them and going, hey, I found these boobs that I think you should really look at. And
Check
investigate.
these out.
And now with that other rejuvenation process that women do,
Yeah.
how would that go over if a guy's bringing in, visual aids to help his wife or girlfriend make that decision?
Not good.
I know it's, but is it 6 in one, half a dozen with the other? I mean, if you look, why is it okay with boobs and not?
Well,
other
a
thing.
picture of that part is way more graphic and like jarring. If you see that up close, if you got an up close picture of a vagina, you're like, oh my gosh. That's a lot different, I think.
Look, I was
But, I mean,
thinking about your doctor's appointment coming up, and I saved a couple things on my phone.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think about that one?
You pull out like a
It's
manila.
like what?
Would it be different if he could draw and he sketched it? Take,
I don't know.
Here, just go ahead and
Wait,
take that with you.
yeah, is he sketching it on his own, or is he sketching it from memory of something else he's seen?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Here's some 8x10 glossies. She's like, "Where'd you print these out?" Did you go to Kinko's? You freak.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. Everybody's, doing all these crazy things with their bodies.
With their
Sacrificing their bodies.
Yeah, that's so weird, though.
Which part?
The bringing or giving any kind of advice about it's different with the boobs, but giving advice about the way her vagina should look, or tips would just be bizarre. I think. But you know what? I trust you.
That wouldn't be keeping it spicy.
I don't think that's spicy.
If she asked you though, so what
Yeah,
do you,
yeah, that's
I mean,
totally different.
rejuvenation. What do
Totally-
you think I should have done?
Totally
down there?
different situation. I'm just saying, unsolicited.
Yeah.
Giving her any advice on what her vagina should look like.
Most any unsolicited advice is not going to be great.
Yeah. And it would work the same way if she was like, if your penis was just a little,
Sure.
Like, what the hell?
But I have a feeling that women would ask the opinion of, because they're going to be obsessed with, doing the whole thing.
The guy.
Yeah, they would ask, everybody's opinion. All their friends. Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah, I think so.
At what?
Same as
at
they
lunch?
do when they're about to, have a big change of their hairstyle. They'll talk about it and ask people what they think. They'll go on and on with their friends about it. And that's why when they get it done, they on the way out of the salon, they start calling their friends, telling them that they just did it. Or now they just post it right on to social media and say, I did a thing today or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they've already discussed it with their friends so much that the friends know what's happening. Like, oh, she did it. She got her hair cut off today. She chopped her hair off.
She chopped all her hair off. But you think that the same applies?
I don't know why not. It only makes sense.
Oh, I disagree.
It's a lot more permanent than a hairstyle too.
I
Yeah.
bet they do one of those on their Instagram stories where you can vote for stuff.
Like a little hole.
Yeah, you put it on there and say, should I go with this or this? I think they would.
Instagram.
What am I looking at? They're like, is this what? Oh, no. Girl, I thought you was making a pot roast or something. I don't know what that was.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little something extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast. More next.
More of the Extra Funny podcast is coming up on Ace TJ TV. Today on Ace TJ TV. It's Monday. Watch the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show live from 6 to 9 Eastern, or watch anytime on demand after 9. Then it's Extra Funny live at 9 Eastern and available anytime on demand after 10. And at 11, it's TJ and Jody's House, live, then available on demand. Ace TJ Prime Plus members, tonight at 6, it's Ace TJ Prime Plus Live. Get instructions on how you can be a part of the show at Ace TJ Prime Plus. It's Ace TJ TV, available at acetj.com, the Ace and TJ app, or at our YouTube channel, youtube.com/The Ace TJ Show.
If you're one of the many people that finds yourself being lethargic and your clothes don't fit right, they're too tight, and you're always uncomfortable, and it's time for you to lose some weight, then here's the thing. Calitrin is something that you need in your life. Now, Calitrin is not a diet drug, not a drug of any kind. It's collagen. It's the top quality collagen protein that promotes fat loss and lean muscle. It has an 86% success rate for 90 days. So when you take it consistently for 90 days, people have reported an 86% success rate in losing weight. The people at Calitrin are wonderful. They're always there to help you. And the thing about it is that right now you're going to save so much money on Calitrin. There's never been a better time for you to order. So what you do is go to acetj.com/weight loss. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
If you have nagging pain, imagine being rid of that nagging pain with no medication, no surgery, and no downtime. It could happen thanks to Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic, Neogenics. Call 704-727-6551 or go to acetj.com/neogenics.
Hey, it's Ace from the Ace and TJ Show, and I'm out here at beautiful North Stone Country Club in Huntersville, North Carolina. Just getting ready, getting some practice in for the Ace and TJ Jet Fitness 24/7 golf tournament. It happens Monday, November 13th, and it's all to benefit our charity, Peyton's Promise. Look, it's a day off from work. It's one round of golf for a great charity, and in the process, you're going to have a great time. In addition to golf, we've got the long drive competition. We've got putting for Peyton, so give me 1 second here. Well, I can't win anyway. You see why I need the practice. Go to acetj.com/golf to get signed up. It's acetj.com/golf. We need you. Peyton's Promise needs you. And your one round of golf could change somebody's life forever. acetj.com/golf for the Ace and TJ Jet Fitness 24/7 golf tournament, Monday, November 13th.
More than just a little funny. This is extra funny. This is the Ace and TJ Show's Extra Funny Podcast.
Ace, did y'all go to the pumpkin patch this weekend?
Yeah.
Was it Friday you were going?
Friday. Yeah, we went Friday afternoon at about 4 o'clock.
Was it just you and Amanda and the baby, or did y'all meet up with another couple and go with other
just
people with babies?
Me, Amanda, Cade, and Dax. Just the four of us.
Cage went?
Yep.
Did he want to go?
Yeah. We weren't there 15 minutes. I mean, we were just right there on the corner. We just, went in real quick. We didn't go
Oh,
to
it's like y'all didn't go to like Patterson Farms
No.
or
We
somewhere
just
like
went to the
that.
place right there on the corner, which still took about 15, 20 minutes with traffic to get there because, it's on the off side of the road, so you got to go down and come back and all this kind of mess. But, yeah, we were there 15, 20 minutes, bought a pumpkin, bailed out, went to eat.
Oh, okay. So I thought it was an actual pumpkin patch, like a farm or something.
No. I thought that's what was the plan as well. I was very relieved to find out that wasn't the plan.
Wow.
So you didn't do the whole, corn pit and all of that?
Yeah, not with a 3-month-old, 4-month-old almost. That just he can't really enjoy that stuff. So it's like, why would we drag all the way out there and do that?
Well, because the farm presents itself for a lot, more fall type pictures.
Sure, that's true.
You get out there and do the hay ride, the whole thing.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna suggest to her that she really missed out on a lot of stuff.
Probably so.
So that can make up for it. There's plenty of time now for y'all to go out to the farm.
We got some good fall pictures, so it worked out great.
But you know what? More is better.
Yeah. So
More is always
I'm
better.
looking at them now. They turned out superb.
I was going to ask if you went for the photo shoot specifically.
Not just the photo shoot, Rob, but it played a very important part in our day.
So yeah, they basically went to a city pumpkin lot, is what they went.
Yeah.
To a pumpkin store rather than a pumpkin patch. Which, I mean, you would think baby's first fall that they would really put in the work, as the millennials say.
You'd be wrong.
To go to a pumpkin patch at a farm.
Yeah.
Got to do it.
I'll talk to her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get her to remedy that situation.
Sure.
Could you imagine how scarred their baby is going to be from not getting to go to a pumpkin patch at a farm on its first fall?
It's a core memory that you've ripped away from.
Yeah,
the
he'll
child.
never get over that.
You better go to that pumpkin patch. And then you got to paint the baby's butt like a pumpkin, something like that. Put him in a pumpkin.
That doesn't seem right.
Get his picture taken at the petting zoo, holding him up by the goats.
Yeah.
I mean, holding him beside the goats, not holding him by his goats.
Yeah, luckily we avoided all that stuff.
He was holding him by the goats.
By the goats.
Whatever the hell that means. And I think that you need to do the painting his butt like a pumpkin and Cade's too.
Right.
Gosh, now that's content right there.
Yeah.
Swipe to see more, and
My
then
two
just swipe to the
sons.
next
My two sons.
one. Boys night.
You might get in trouble for the second one.
Yeah, maybe. Pumpkin butts. My two little stink butts. My two little pumpkin butts. Boys.
Come on, Cade, when you get off work.
Come out of the house.
Paint yours and
paint your butts.
Dax's butts like pumpkins.
That's right.
You'll love it. It'll
He
be
agreed.
fine.
He agreed to go to the pumpkin patch, so it's not that far fetched.
I think it's still pretty far fetched.
Well, not that I just found out the pumpkin patch is on his way home, basically.
Yeah.
It's right off the road.
If he wanted a free meal, meet us at the pumpkin patch. It's on the way.
that was your. Meet us there.
No.
We'll get you some dinner or
That's
not.
what he asked, "Are we gonna eat afterwards?" Like, dude, it's like 4:15. Yeah, we'll eat. With like a bunch of old people, which is what we did. We went to eat because Amanda hadn't eaten lunch and we were starving. So.
I love that you said it was an early time, and yeah, that's fine. What we're gonna do.
You want those chicken critters? You're gonna let us paint your butt. You little stinker.
Oh, you can't get cheese on those fries. That's too much.
Oh, speaking of that, Rob, did you say you ate at D.D. Pecker's over the weekend?
Yeah, I love that place. It's great. Yeah, I had some Cajun chicken tenders with some Cajun fries with cheese on them. Oh, and broccoli cheddar bites. They were good.
I'm sure they were authentic Cajun cuisine.
Sure.
It was delicious.
And you said broccoli cheddar bites?
Yep,
I'm going to have to take a field trip down there to eat at that place.
it's so good.
Gotta do it.
I
Gotta do it. I mean, we've
Have
heard
you?
about. No.
Okay. So how far is it from here?
I can tell you exactly. You know where the Pineville Mall is, and it's
Ooh, yeah.
it's close to there.
Oh, my God. Then never mind.
I didn't know that.
It's on Park Road.
So you
I
mean
tend to
Carolina
not-
Place Mall, right?
Yes.
By the Pine Mall? Okay.
I tend to not eat anywhere within eyesight of a mall.
Well, you can't see it from there, but it's. I'm just giving you
Ugh.
But you know
a
it's
land
there.
marker.
Yeesh. So yeah, that's at least an hour from here.
Yeah, and if Cubby's listening and knows I didn't invite him, he's gonna be upset with me.
You went to D.D. Pecker's without me.
Yeah, we should take a field trip and go to that.
Yeah, I've heard so many great
Mm-hmm.
things. I tell everybody about it. I'm like, have you been to D.D. Pecker's? They're like, no. Have you? I go, no. But I've heard it's great.
I hear it's great.
And that's just from Cubby, and I trust his food opinions.
Yeah, Meredith got the chicken tenders with Carolina Gold sauce, and she loves that.
So what else do they have? Do they have regular bone-in fried chicken?
Yeah, they got wings. They got burgers. Some filled boneless wings either. So they just do regular wings and then chicken tenders.
Okay, so how is it any different than every other place that sells burgers, chicken tenders, and fries and stuff?
It's just better.
It is better.
I think it's like whenever Meredith used to live in Pineville, we would go there like twice a week.
Really?
Yeah, that's like on Sundays, my little friend Jenny and her handsome husband Michael drive probably 45 minutes to another town to eat at a sports bar that's in that town. And I'm like, how is that any different than every other restaurant you eat at every day and night of the week? It's just so good. It's just so good.
Yeah, she recommended me and Meredith go there one time. Mm-hmm. It was okay. So maybe you'll feel the same way about D.D. Pecker's, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
And I've eaten at this place with little friend Jenny and handsome husband Michael, and it's good. But it's not. I don't see the difference in that and any other bar food. It's
Right.
pretty much, unless the service is terrible or they they have exceptionally bad food. I don't see a whole lot of difference in one sports bar or the other.
But it's not enough difference for you to warrant driving 35, 40 minutes.
No, but then again, I don't eat at the same handful of sports bars every day and every night that they do.
Do they have a specific place they go every night of the week?
Yeah, it's pretty much scheduled out on Mondays. They go here on Tuesdays. They
what I
go,
was- yeah.
yeah.
Because they go to the music bingo, right, with you, Ace?
No, we stopped doing that.
Oh, okay.
But may start up again sometime soon. Got a baby now.
Oh, that's right. That
Killing
makes
all the
sense.
fun in my life. Neither here nor there, but whatever. Stuck
But
at home, bedtime 7:00, routine, read, say prayers, go to sleep.
I don't think you should say prayers like that.
Whatever.
But DD Peckers, do they serve beer and stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so it's
a
pretty
bar.
much, and they have TVs in there and all
Yep.
that.
Yesterday they were showing baseball, football.
Okay, so it's a sports bar then.
Yeah.
Oh. So when Cubby first started talking about that, I thought it was just like a strictly a chicken place that had been there forever. You know, kind of like what I was telling y'all about the local Brenda's Chicken Inn where I grew up. You know, it was a chicken restaurant.
Right.
That's what I thought it was, but it's a sports bar.
Yeah, it's a little cramped. It's a little tiny inside, but it's delicious. It's well worth it.
Just to get to go to a place that's named Peckers, something Peckers.
Yeah. It's great.
DD Peckers. I don't know what the DD stands for though. Damn delicious.
Probably like Dandy Dick, something like that. Double D Peckers, meaning big boobs and peckers.
That's right.
Oh, you know what? Maybe.
They call it a wing shack.
Yeah, DD Peckers Wing Shack.
Is there just the one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna try that. Because I've been recommending it so much. If it's shit, I'm gonna feel terrible. 'Cause I tell everybody, like, have you been to DD Peckers? No. I tell everybody, having
Turns
never
out.
been there.
No, but yet.
I have not.
Did you always know that it was like a sports bar kind of place?
No.
I didn't either. I thought it was a chicken place.
Yeah, I did too.
Nice. It's a party.
But is it really a sports bar if it's super cramped inside?
Well, if it's
I mean,
showing sports and it's serving burgers and chicken tenders and
think
stuff, then I guess it is. And it has alcohol.
Yeah.
Like there are only 6 tables with chairs when you first walk in. There are 3 booths. There's a bar and then some stand-up tables to the side. So it's not super small, but it's small that everybody gets crammed in there when they're busy because they get busy because they're very popular.
Yeah. I don't know that I want that. I don't like being cramped.
Just put my tendies in a box and I'll go.
Can you just make it to go and I'll eat it in my truck in the parking lot?
Hey, girl, I'm in the parking lot of DD Peckers. You want anything? Did you guys eat in?
Yeah.
But you know he can't take it to go because he'd have to eat it in the car.
Yeah, and that Cajun seasoning would get everywhere.
Is it on the outside of the box?
No, but I'm saying like if I
On
do
your
what
fingers and stuff?
because I would eat it, on the way.
Does Meredith eat in the car also?
On her way to work, she does. Yeah.
Okay.
So is the Cajun sauce, is it on the chicken or are you dipping it in there?
It's not a sauce. It's like a bread, like a seasoning.
Oh, okay. So
that's
it's a
sprinkled on.
rub kinda?
Yeah, some rub. Yeah, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. That's a better way to describe it.
It's probably Tony's.
Tony Shenanigans and them.
It's a darker color than Tony's.
Yeah.
They threw some pepper in there.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. How about Rob eating some spicy foods
I love
like
it.
a man?
I love Cajun seasoning. I get that on pretty much any place that has chicken.
Really? Do you have it at home? Have you gotten Tony Shenanigans?
Yeah, I have some Tony Sashry. Yeah.
You put it on everything like you should?
I also have the Danos, the hot one, which I think is similar to Tony Shenanigans or whatever.
Yeah. You have Slap Your Mama?
No, I don't have that one.
Yeah, those are the two most popular ones in Louisiana usually.
No.
Tony's is always the original. Everybody has that. And Slap Your Mama.
Yeah,
is the other.
The Danos got me some advertisements that I saw on TikTok. So.
Oh, they got you with advertising. I thought you I'm the spokesperson for Danos. Like, when did that happen?
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little something extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast.